Final farewells don't come much more appropriate than the one we saw today here at Flemington for Roy Higgins. Hundreds turned out to farewell the much-loved figure who won 108 Group 1 races in a decorated career, including 11 Melbourne Victorian premierships, and was an inaugural inductee into the Australian Racing Hall of Fame.
This service is not about grief that Roy is no longer with us, but rather to be thankful for who Roy was and what he did. As the poet Sam Butler wrote, "The dead are kept alive on the lips of the living."
Some of the words I'd use to describe Roy would be humble, natural, generous, kind, thoughtful and caring, and most of all, genuine. These are the best qualities that a man can possess, and Roy had them in bucket loads.
Lauded one last time in the mounting yard, he twice returned to victorious after the Melbourne Cup. Before one final trip around the track, he dominated like few jockeys in the history of Australian racing.
He rode Tulloch in track work. He had cameos on Tobin Bronze, Galilee, Luskin Star, Taj Rossi, Biscay Manicato. He had partnerships with Star Affair, Storm Queen, Surdane, Aquanita, Century, Sontanen and Allshot. He had love affairs with Leilani and Gunsind, and he had the ultimate relationship with Light Fingers. Roy's greatest gift and his legacy is that he'll be remembered more as the man than the legend. This was one champion we truly loved.
I think it a truly inspired touch that at the end of this service, the hearse carrying Roy will complete a circuit of the track. And I'm sure the driver will know to move off the rail a good furlong before the home turn. Because the last thing Roy would want today would be to have tired horses coming back on him. They didn't call him the Professor for nothing. Roy wasn't just a great jockey and a fine ambassador for racing. That's only half the story. He was a great human being. And that might be the biggest story, because it's harder to be a great human being.